Hello everybody and welcome back to Let's Play Death Road to Canada with DogAndPony. I'm DogAndPony and this is Death Road to Canada. You might be noticing that we're not on the title screen right now, and I apologize. There was a little bit of a problem with the recording software. It got a little messed up and we're missing out on about 5 or 6 minutes of footage here, unfortunately. But it was pretty good too. I'll describe it. We picked up a sumo wrestler named Brianna right here. Really good strength and fitness. Xarn got us some stuff in a trapped area. It was probably more like 8 minutes of footage. I apologize. There's nothing I could have done about it, but you missed out on quite a bit here. Brenton did something good for us. I don't even remember what it was. Oh, he siphoned gas. Brenton siphoned gas. Then Xarn went into a town full of traps and got us a whole bunch of good loot because she has good wits and is paranoid. We found the sumo wrestler, and then the sumo wrestler and Mason went into a crowded Yalmar and got a lot of stuff for us. 53 food is where we're at. 249 gas, just an absolute ton of that. A bunch of medical supplies thanks to Xarn. And some ammunition as well. We've got like another gun or two in the party. That's good. And overall we're doing really well. We just found a bag of marshmallows at a campsite. Ate those and got 2 more food out of that. And I think that's about everything. Sorry to have to catch you up in that way. But let's get back into the game. I noticed the problems with the recording right as we got into this deer crossing. A deer is stopped in the middle of the road. It stares at the car. We can leave it alone, we can run the deer over, or we can try to shoot it. Do we know Brianna's shooting ability here? It's not revealed to us. Presumably not very good, but maybe good. Who knows? Let's try to shoot it and hope nothing goes astronomically wrong with this. I said presumably not good because Brianna is a sumo wrestler, and sumo wrestlers participate in the martial arts, and I know the martial artist perk makes it so you don't use guns. So Brianna's gun skill might be terrible. His or her shooting skill. I think it says he sometimes. I haven't figured that out quite yet. I think when we first met Brianna, they were described as he, but then it gave us a name that I would typically associate with you know, a female character. So we haven't really figured out what the gender of Brianna is yet. We will sooner or later, and it's not super important. So Brianna tries to shoot it. Brianna takes a shot at the deer from one of the car windows. He completely whiffs it. See, I told you. But I've never met a man named Brianna, and I've met like 3 or 4 different women named Brianna, so that's where I was coming from there. And his shooting is revealed as frowny. Alright, not a problem. Figured we could get some extra food out of that. It doesn't really matter though, we've got plenty. Always be looting. While driving on the death road, the group decides to make a stop for supplies. Secure junkyard, junkyard with car. Now, which of these do we want? We definitely want the car, I think. I could take it or leave it at this point, but I'd rather not be out on foot, so we're going to take the junkyard with car. I've never actually seen these options before. We've been to plenty of junkyards with cars. We've never seen a secure junkyard. I think we're going to do that instead, just for the sake of variety. Let me take a quick drink of coffee here. I just poured this cup of coffee less than like half an hour ago, and it's already getting cold. Okay, the group spots a landfill on the side of the road. A building outside of it has security signs and bars across the windows. Seems like a lot of protection for a junkyard's office. Your zombie forecast is moderate but irritated. We're gonna explore it. Who do we want? We want Brianna and Mason again, I think. They did a really good job in the last encounter. I was controlling Mason. He ended up getting a little bit hurt, but then we healed him right up afterwards with all the medical supplies that Xarn got for us. Let's Let's do this. I'm gonna put your umbrella away. Sorry, Brianna. But you might find something even better in here. Maybe I don't know if... Yeah. His shooting is bad, so he doesn't need the gun either. Just a golf club. He'll be fine. Let's jump right into this secured junkyard. Let's boogie and come out swinging because there's some zombies right by the car. We're going to loot absolutely everything in here. Though the junkyards can be dangerous, the collisions on them are sometimes hard to figure out exactly where you can and can't walk. We'll go in the building next, I guess. Hopefully we don't get overwhelmed in here. We need keys. There is a safe here that is going to require some keys to open. The lock safe. This safe is locked close. This safe is locked close and too sturdy to destroy with luck. The combination or key will be around somewhere. Gotta kill the zombies that are in here. We're gonna be overwhelmed on our way out. So maybe it's about time we use our chainsaw as Mason. That ended up fine. I was a little too I almost jumped the gun on that one. Can they destroy those tire piles, or are those tire piles like permanent protection for us? Like the debris. I know the debris can't be destroyed. Alright. Oh, I love this. Just hock these tires right at them. This big one, that's going to do a lot there. Wow. I like that. I've never tried that before. It works out really well. Another dumpster here. We need a set of keys. We need a set of keys and to not be eaten. Alrighty. That dumpster there is just purely inaccessible. What do we got here? This combination number. This piece of paper has a series of numbers on it that looks like a padlock or safe combination. Mason picks it up. All right, I like that. It wasn't keys, it was a combination, as you could see. One more dumpster over here, aside from the one that's just inaccessible due to debris. A lot of zombies around it. I thought I could take two of them out and then get to it. That ended up not being the case at all. Unfortunate, but that's the way it goes. Let's do a quick run over to it. One food, hardly worth it, but we're gonna make it around here just fine. As long as Brianna figures out what he's doing over there, we'll both get out of here safely. Can he handle it? He's getting tired. And so are the zombies. Hey, yeah. I'm not gonna say I'm not proud of that pun because that was an awesome pun. But I could see how someone would be very frustrated with it for sure. They destroyed the desk in here. Safe open. Mason unlocks this and opens the safe along with some now useless papers it had. I like how we can choose what was contained within this safe. The submachine gun uses pistol ammo. The assault rifle uses rifle ammo, but shoots faster than the cowboy rifle. We will use the assault rifle. Yeah. I can't pick it up, but Brianna can. And that's why we dropped his umbrella and stuff before we came in. AK-47. We're going to get out of here. Mason is catching up here. He'll get in the car any second now. We're going to start it, though. Maybe we should leave him behind. We're not gonna. He keeps killing off our party. It's really just... what was the guy's name? Gerard? Back when we first picked up Mason, and then Kimberly slightly after that. We got 3 food, 50 gasoline, 8 rifle ammo, the rifle itself, and we killed 54 zombies. Not the greatest haul we could have asked for, but not bad either. We probably should have gone and got in the car instead. Familiar faces. Whoa, it's DogAndPony. It's nice to see a familiar face. He hasn't seen the group yet and is real busy picking his nose. Yep. He's charming in front of Dog. We already know who this is. This is me. Do we want to take him? He's a familiar face, but he's not a rare character. He'll mean we're encountering a lot of dogs, which might replace our random character. Random rare character generation. So I'm gonna go ahead and leave DogAndPony behind. Sorry, DogAndPony, we just don't have room for you. He's charming though. That's usually really helpful at those trader stands. The group camps for the night off a quiet stretch of the road. The group eats a decent meal. I bet you the next thing that happens is we encounter a moose when we wake up. Don't question how I know it. It's just intuition, really. Okay. The morning moose. In the morning, there's a moose outside the camp. It looks injured and is just glaring at the group. Even injured, a moose is a really powerful creature. Probably best to not mess with it. We'll see if we can treat its injuries. Though it might be interesting to see Mason wrestle the moose. I'd rather see the sumo wrestler wrestle the moose, I gotta be honest. Someone who wrestled professionally. Mason has great strength and fitness. I think he can wrestle it. Britton can't shoot it and would probably not be able to heal it up. Let's have Mason wrestle this moose. Mason wrestles the moose, arms lock with hooves in a test of strength and willpower. He wins the pointless contest. It's a triumph over nature. The moose seethes over the loss and saunters away. Okay, just a waste of time, I guess. 6 driving days until Canada. We just got an alert there. That is awesome. And we still only use 8 food. I don't know if I mentioned it since I actually picked up the recording, but I wasn't sure how much food Brianna would eat. As a sumo wrestler, I thought there was a good chance he would eat, like, instead of just 2 food, he'd have 3 or even 4. But the group does collectively eat 8 food, and that's just fine. As the group explores the campsite, they are ambushed by bandits. They brandish makeshift weapons. They demand all of your weapons. This is ludicrous. And not even bandits will usually do this, as it's a slow but sure death sentence. We can fight the bandits. We can have Brenton come to the rescue. I don't know where he is to begin with, but apparently he can come to the rescue. And Brianna can tell the bandits to cool it. I like the rare character options, but Brenton has great wits and might be able to come to the rescue. This could be about his composure or loyalty. We won't know until we try. Then again, I do love telling people to cool it. It rarely goes well. Brenton comes to the rescue with his wits. Brenton felt suspicious about the campsite, so he wanted to wait near the car. As everyone is being robbed, the car barrels through the campsite, plows over a tent, and then stops. The bandits are freaked out, so they flee. His loyalty is revealed. Okay, that he's loyalty, not wits. As being very good. Brenton's morale increases. Brianna's morale increases. Okay, I'm cool with that outcome. You know why? Because it's a good outcome. We're losing 8 gas here. Again, thanks to Xharn and her Explorer perk, we use a lot less gas. The group drives into a new city. Noises from the car have already started to draw attention from the undead. Do we want to go to the furniture store or the infested stronghold? I started saying furniture store and tried to end it by saying infested stronghold. So I don't want to go to the infested stronghold. That sounds like it's going to have even more zombies than just the regular old thick swarm. So let's go to the furniture store. We're going to like jump in and then probably leave more or less immediately. This isn't going to be safe for us. We're going to see what the furniture store has to offer and then just head out. Where is it though? Up, I guess. We'll find it at the very least. In the late game, I want to spend as little time out as possible, but I do want to get enough food to do the end game stuff, trading that is. Okay, this toilet's doing some good work. I love the furniture. Like, the furniture store means we're gonna have plenty of furniture to throw at zombies, and we just like barricaded that whole thing. They're not gonna be able to get past there. Unfortunately, it didn't matter much, and they got past anyway. Can I lift this bathtub? I'm a sumo wrestler. I should be able to lift pretty much anything. Can I lift the bed? Not quite. By not quite, I mean not at all, and it was probably dumb to even suggest. Okay, so there's actually no loot in here. It's just furniture. Surprisingly, and by that I mean probably not surprising to most people, that a furniture store would only have furniture in it. I want to take out as many of these zombies as possible while I can, with all of this furniture that's, you know, essentially free to throw at them. And then I'll have like 1 or 2 pieces left to throw on my way out, but this way I won't get ambushed from behind, and I actually have more time to go loot the town itself. The more zombies I take out, the easier it'll be to get through here. Alright, this is going well. I like this. I'm just the sumo wrestler throwing tables and bathtubs at unsuspecting zombies. Can I pick this up? Come on. Actually, I might be able to pick up that bed. Okay, I can't. Don't worry about it. Okay. There's only like 5 or 6 left in here. Maybe significantly more than that number that I just said. Now that I see it again. Now it's down to like 5 or 6 though. Hopefully no more will come in while we're doing this. Or at least a negligible amount will come in while I'm doing this. Can I pick up this table or not? It's weird. I can pick up the other one, I'm pretty sure. And they're like the same size. Just one's sideways and one's not. Okay, I threw that in the wrong direction, but this will probably be the last of the throws. I can't get this one zombie. The sumo wrestler was just refusing to aim at that zombie. Gonna pick up a bathtub and head on out of this building. I wonder how far I could carry this. It looks like anywhere I want, and I like it. I can't get into the car with it, obviously. I think that's obvious. I know it's the case. I'm pretty sure it's also the obvious case. I dropped it. I guess I got too tired carrying the bathtub. That's unfortunate. Thought maybe the sumo wrestler could just carry that as much as he wanted, but that's not the case. I've actually never seen anyone get too tired to carry a piece of furniture before in this game. Like in real life, yeah, like moving, it's like, oh, I gotta rest halfway up this staircase because this is a 600-pound couch and a very windy, long staircase. But, you know, in this game, I've never encountered that. Okay. Some loot in this building, which is nice because obviously we got none in the last building. Not exactly what I'm looking for. More food is key. We are 6 days away from Canada, which means we need 6 days worth of food and another 2 in order to be able to buy that minigun. And the minigun should make the end game significantly easier, if not, I don't want to say trivial, but it could. I don't know. Maybe that's the reward for saving up a ton of food is trivial end game. Mason's doing some work. Look at that. Just really cutting through those zombies. More so than I can, even with him. Though, he is a pretty easy character to control. Probably easier than Kimberly, so I'm not too bent out of shape about losing Kimberly when we did. Especially because we got this sumo wrestler. The whole point of rare characters mode is to encounter as many rare characters as possible. And to do that, we got to make sure we don't always have a totally full party. He can deal with that one zombie. I'm going to come out here and take out that guy. What do we... Okay, big crowd coming out. Mason's going to have to come out swinging. If he can swing it, and he could. Okay. Any more unexplored buildings? I don't see any. Maybe one over here? Nah. If that one is cleared, the door got cut off. Luckily, it wasn't our furniture store, which was a lot of fun to go into. Useless, but fun. Okay, I'm going to pick up this bathtub, take out this crowd, and then book it back to the car, I guess. I think we're all set here. Let's see if there's any more stores to loot. And by stores, I mean houses, of course. Looks like nothing. Just debris, blocked houses. So we're back. We're getting back in the car with relatively little loot. That was a lot easier than I thought it would be. I was nervous coming into this encounter, but we're doing fine. One food isn't great. 50 gas is literally 0. Mason brought that with him. What we actually got out of this was like 1 medkit and a little, probably very little ammo. The loot screen is a little hard to tell sometimes. I wish it would tell you only what you got, like the net gains, excluding what you brought with you. The campground that the group sets up smells terrible. The source of the smell is a complete mystery. We're gonna endure the smell, I guess. The group endures the smell zone all night until passing out. They are not happy in the morning, but they were at least able to sleep. Everybody's morale decreases and we eat a meal. Only Mason is not happy though, so that's good. Pretty much everyone's morale is good. Actually, Mason having low morale might mean he murders someone. The car has broken down from use and abuse. It won't start up again. I think Brenton has good mechanical. Maybe Gerard had the good mechanical. Hey, no, he's smiley about it. Let's have him fix it up. Brenton pops the hood of the car. He completely fails to repair the car after wasting a day on it. Car abandoned and the group eats a decent meal. That was a bad outcome. Okay, let's keep going. Oh, the option to punch it. It was probably someone with good strength. I should have just done that. Oh, that was a bad move on my part. While walking, Exarn stubs her toe. Badly. It's not a big deal, but it is really annoying. Exarn's morale decreases and she is hurt. Not good for us. We gotta get a car. Being without a car is basically a really quick way to just die. We're gonna lose a character pretty soon, even if Mason doesn't kill one off, just because they're gonna kick someone out of the group. The weather suddenly turns bad. The group is caught in the open and must keep moving. They are forced to stumble around in miserable conditions. Having an umbrella helps, but only a little. Oh, that's cool. We do have an umbrella in our inventory. I didn't realize that would really affect anything ever. Everybody's morale goes down despite the umbrella. But, oh man, this is not good. The group finds a long road full of abandoned cars and the zombies that maybe used to own them. There must be a lot of gas still in their tanks, and there must be a car that still runs. It's a very thick and hunting swarm. Not looking good, but we are going to go ahead and look for a good car. It's the only option we have. And we are going to obviously just take the two of these guys, because that's an option. We actually are fine on gasoline. We're going to make it to the end of the game just fine with the gas we have. Ammunition helps too. Maybe some food in these cars. Obviously, I'd love to get extra gas. If we do find another chainsaw, that'll help there. And we could get even like a hybrid at the end of this. Or if we got like a muscle car that used a ton of gasoline, that would mean it was... Oh, okay. Yeah, we're doing this. This is where we are right now. We're at a point where we need to use our assault rifle. 10 more ammo for it. Worth going back for. Probably. Gonna kind of try to clear a path as we move forward. Not gonna worry too much about going backwards anymore. I needed to help Mason out, which is why I went backwards to begin with. There's 24 more gasoline. Not even enough to fill the... What's it called? The chainsaw once. Almost out of assault rifle ammo here, which is bad. Switching back to our golf club. I wonder if the sumo is better than the golf club. Starting it up. Mason's gonna hurry up and get to the car. He's in and we are out of here. Alright, not a bad encounter. We got 98 more gas. I'm assuming, yeah, 50 of that was from Mason. His, his chainsaw. I forget that word a lot. It's weird. Which means the other 48 was from canisters and presumably a small amount that was already in the car. Okay. Back on the road with all 4 people. Burnt library. The group encounters a library in a town that seems to have mostly burnt down. Mason finds a single book that avoided being really damaged by the fire. What was the book? Either a gigantic repair manual, self-help book on positivity, or rhyming children's book. So that might improve our attitude or something. We could probably, obviously, mechanical. Don't think there's any question about that. Morale or attitude. Rhyming children's book I thought would be attitude, but maybe wits for some reason. Alright, let's pick one at random. Choose a number between... No, that's not gonna work. Okay, self-help positivity book. The group learns a lot about the power of staying positive. Composure, morale, attitude. I like it. Let's go. Apparently that got shared by everyone too, unlike the magazines. And everybody's wounds have been treated. We still got 4 medical supplies, not bad. Trading on the death road. The group continues making progress along the death road. As long as one person remains alive, the dream of Canada lives on. You have 33 food left. Visit the trader camp. Not enough to buy a minigun if that's what's on sale for us here. The last anime sale. I am doing my part to keep civilization together. 1 anime sale at a time. We're going to buy no anime. We don't need that. We got weapons. We got good enough weapons. Hey, get out of our house. Hey, don't be rude. I'm taking your ammo. You jerk. What's this guy got? Blade Master. The group meets a man who is carrying many swords. One day I'll make the finest slicing sword ever seen. I just have to figure out how to make swords first. I'll sell you some I found. Nah, we don't want any of these either. You just can't afford it. This guy is selling gasoline. The group finds a man near a rusted truck. The truck is full of gas tanks and oily rags. We can trade him 10. We get 10 gas for every 1 food we give him. We don't need gas that much, so we're gonna pass on that deal. It is a decent deal. It's a lot better than the 2 food for 25 gas, obviously. We're gonna hop back in our car and just be on our way. What's the condition of our car like? I don't think we can see it. Let's wait till we're on the road, and then we'll check it out. So our vehicle condition is relatively positive. 3 and 4. We are 5 driving days until Canada. We got 33 food. Unfortunately, that is all for now. It was actually a lot longer for me than it was for you, but it's still a decent length episode for you. Thank you for tuning in. If you enjoyed this video, please click that like button and subscribe if you want to see more. I'll see you in the next episode.